we invited Cathy Russ here, and she is going to be joining us. Cathy is the library director for the West Bloomfield Township Public Library. She has been the library director since December of 2020, and so she has gone through the pandemic, made sure that the library is a safe place for you to rent out books and read and learn here in West Bloomfield. Thank you so much for joining us, Cathy.
Hi, Maddie. Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about the events and some of the new programming that you have with the library, whether that's holiday things that you were having with the holiday season coming up, or some of those virtual events that you're having here at the library.
Sure. So we have a lot going on for the rest of November and then in December for adults, for teens, for children of all ages. For adults, we've got some really good arts type programs coming up. We have an art and literature program on December 1st. And then we've got a couple of book talks coming up. One is on the book Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. He wrote A Man Called Ove, which was really popular with book groups. And that's on December 9th. And if you miss it on the 9th, you can come on the 10th. And then for teens, we've got craft kits on the go, which is something that we piloted this year for adults, for teens, and for children. We have these kits that are, make and take things. So they're craft supplies, and people come to the library, they pick them up, they can do them at home or at their friend's house or wherever they want. So it's a little way to experience the library, but you don't have to be in the library. So we have those available for teens starting December 6th. And then for children, we've got our virtual story times for all ages. We have tots, we have preschoolers, we have for the young children, for families. And those story times also come with the kits that people can come and pick up and then experience the story time at home and then make the craft at home too, the way that they would do if they were able to come to the library and do all that live.
And then I believe that you guys are also doing a film discussion series. So would you tell us a little bit more about that? Obviously, it's not books and reading, but something a little bit more fun with people going and maybe watching some movies this holiday season.
Sure, yes. I really enjoy the film series. We have Dr. Tara Hayes, and she facilitates that, and she does her research. The December film is called The Father, and it's with Olivia Colman and Anthony Hopkins about a daughter dealing with her father's Alzheimer's and dementia. So, you have some powerhouse actors. We don't show the film. We ask the people to watch the film on their own, and then Dr. Hayes facilitates a Zoom discussion about the film. And she, gets into the acting, gets into the themes, gets into the staging, the lighting, the direction, all of it. So if you're a film buff, it's a really great program for you to try. And it is free, and it's West Bloomfield residents and residents of Kego, Harbor, Orchard Lake, and Sylvan Lake are welcome to attend. We try to have these programs, because they're so popular, limited to residents and members of our contract communities.
And with the holiday season coming up, people are maybe going to want to rent out a book to take on their trips, or, read during those holiday time that they have off maybe from work. Do you guys have any particular book recommendations or anything that you have kind of highlighted there at the library?
One thing that I really like about West Bloomfield Library, since I've started here a year ago, I've been so impressed with the way the staff features the collections. So while we have recommendations, it's almost like a bookstore feel, that you could walk in and we have displays. Like right now we have towards the front of the library, when you walk in, we have Thanksgiving movies, we have holiday movies, we have mysteries and thriller displays, we have a book group book display. So if you're looking for something for your book group to try, you can check out any of the titles there. We also have librarians available. So if you don't see anything you like on our displays, maybe we're not featuring that topic this time out and you just need some personalized recommendations, the librarians are fantastic about finding a book that's just right for you. So while I have personal recommendations, if I think we have something for everybody. So come on in and check it all out. If you don't see what you're looking for, nothing really strikes you, talk to one of us and we'll be happy to set you up with the best book.
And Cathy, as the library director, I'm sure you have some great recommendations. So I don't know if you read anything right now, you're a busy woman, but if you have those recommendations for us, we'd love to hear them.
Yes, actually, I just finished. Oh, it was fantastic. It was a book called The Matzo Ball. It's by Jean Meltzer. It's her debut book. I'm not usually a romance reader, but it's sort of like reading a romantic comedy movie. One of those feel good ones that you close the book and you just go, oh, that was so nice. And it's her first novel, but she was a writer for television. She won daytime Emmys and all that. But it's, this woman named Rachel, and she lives in New York City, but she's dealing with chronic fatigue syndrome. But she's also got a secret, and that is she's a nice Jewish girl, but she's a best-selling author of Christmas romances. And she loves Christmas, but she keeps this hidden from her friends and her family. So she meets, of course, her childhood sweetheart comes back into town because he's planning this big event called the Matzo Ball, and they hate each other, but then they love each other. And it was just, I interviewed this author for a program, and she's a joy. She's delightful, and the book is delightful too. So if you're looking for a really nice holiday romance, I recommend The Matzo Ball.
Yeah, perfect for this Christmas time. I'm currently reading The Song of Achilles. I'm about halfway through, so I'm going to have to read it while I travel to go see my family for the holiday season. And if someone wants to go either this week or more towards Christmas to go rent out a book or even a movie there at the library, what are the hours and what was the process for that? Do they need to get a library card beforehand?
Sure. So if you don't already have a library card, you can actually register online, and then we do the work before you come in, and then you can come in and pick up your card. Or you can just walk in and register for a card. That's fine. What we ask is that you bring your driver's license or state ID card. So, just proof of identity, proof of residency. If you already have a library card, then you just come on in. Our hours are the same for the holidays. We're open Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and then Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then on Sundays from 12 until 6 p.m. and that's at the main branch. The West Acres branch has similar hours, except on Sundays they close at 5.
Thank you. And then if people want to go and register for those virtual events, would they do that? Can they do that in person, or is it all on your website there at the West Bloomfield Township Library?
So they can register. That's a really great question, actually, because I think we're so used to asking people to go to the website to register. But if you come into the library and you're interested in a program, just talk to one of the librarians and we can get you registered at one of the desks. But if you're home or on the go and you think, oh, I want to register for that program, you can do it from your computer, from your device, your phone, whatever. Or call us too. We just want to make sure people can come. So if it's easier to give us a call, we'll do that too.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Cathy.
Oh, thanks for having me, Maddie. I hope you have a very happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. You too.